Right, I want to mention a couple of things here quick. I think I'll
Bridge
talk
coming up.
there
Take it
now,
easy.
sorry. It's going to be kind of hard to keep talking. I don't want to talk over them. But there are a few things that the protagonist called John Marston, because he's basically considered a god in the gaming community. One of them is there was Arthur Morgan, because he's now considered a messiah.
Ride next to me, son. Don't want to lose you.
This is...
Can't believe we lost Davy, too. He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed. At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this. A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now. We got fire and shelter. That's a start.
Right, I'm going to say, yeah, so... He's probably the one that's probably going to beat John Marston as a great Rockstar protagonist. Probably one of the best protagonists that's ever been made in Rockstar history, or in gaming history, I should say. But the other thing I want to say is what they're referring to here is the Blackwater job that happened.
Hey,
Essentially, what's happened
I
is
see something up the path.
essentially what's happened is they've robbed a bank that was worth $150,000 and are now on the run from the Pinkertons, who are a government agency that was employed by the government by governments to hunt down outlaws and bounty hunters.
Micah. Gentlemen, found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me.
Sure,
How's Davey
Micah.
doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davey was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
But yeah, basically they've robbed the bank.
You're all right, Micah.
It's getting hard. I just want to talk over these guys.
Seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that boy.
I hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Hey, Arthur, let me take the rear. You move up.
Right, but anyway. So yeah, that's why they're on the run, or on the urgency to run, because they've effectively shot down a bunch of cops and this boat as well. So I think what's happened is... Oh shit.
Coming fast.
Go on.
I think... Well, what we know right now, anyway, obviously something bad's happened on the boat. I won't talk too much just in case I go into spoiler territory. Let me just talk to Mike here as well.
You sure about this, Micah? Mr. Morgan, I never thought I would be so pleased to see your face. Been kind of lonely out here. Where's everyone else? Old mining camp, back up the hill. Huddled around a fire, waiting for Daddy to put food on the table. I've said it before, we got too many mouths to feed. Well, we got a few less now, so you should be happy. That ain't fair, Arthur. I earn my share. You think it's unreasonable to expect others to do the same?
So, this house. You speak to the people there already?
No. Like Dutch told us. Look, okay. Let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this.
I'll try and get many of these conversations out as I can.
Okay.
It's alright. I just want to mention a few things there before we play it on though. This opening is very slow as well, which is very quintessential for a Western as well.
Let's hitch up here. Let me do the talking. We don't want to scare these folks.
Sounds like quite the party.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than 3 nasty-looking degenerates. Arthur, in that cattle shed on the left. Micah, get down behind that wagon in front.
I might point out as well, actually, the cover's a bit dynamic in this game. You don't necessarily have to press the R1 button to get behind wall cover. It's a little bit like Last of Us. You can actually just hide behind the wall and point your gun out, which is actually quite handy as well.
Excuse me! Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Ah, gentlemen.
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur.
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. Folks. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a
cans
body
of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
Here,
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go now, buddy.
Now, friend, I ain't asking for much. Please, I am kind of desperate.
Hey, I don't believe it. Come here, partner. Come here. It's goddamn Dutch
Watch out! One of them!
I got one ready for you.
Fucking hell. There we go. A couple of things I want to say as well. The aiming system in this game is a lot different from normal Rockstar games. You actually have to wait a couple of seconds before you want to shoot, especially if you're going to aim. I would recommend, if you're just going to blind fire, just to mash the R2 button. Ah, fuck, I missed him. Oh, there we go, got him there.
That's my boy, Arthur. Good shooting. Goddamn original boys here. Why? I don't know.
So yeah, that reticle you see around the, or that little circle you see around the reticle, what you want to do is just wait until it completely fills in before you take the shot, or just start mashing it without actually aiming, because I do notice that you'll be a lot more accurate for some reason.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down.
You also have to kind of
Grab as
cock
many
the gun
supplies
back
you
as
can.
well.
We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
Not necessarily sure if that's essential, but fair enough.
Starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
Right, give me 1 sec. Right. You don't necessarily have to open up the satchel right away. You can just go into the main material inventory and take out some items. Although if it is food, you need to actually, or I mean, if it is like cooked food or anything like that, or animals you skin or anything like that, you'll have to actually put in the satchel to eat them. But if it's snacks, you can just take them out.
O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead.
Jake and
is about
Sadie
the
wedding
only thing
September
me and
7,
Uncle Sam agree on.
1896.
Huh. Looks like the poor bastard was married, too. At some point.
If we can't eat it or drink it, put it down.
Place is dry, and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up. I'm going to start packing the horses. You keep looking. can use, then meet me out here.
Don't be afraid to have a look around here, by the way. There's a lot of good stuff around here. A lot of ammo and health cures.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
I love the snow effects for this game as well, actually. They did a very good job. I mean, graphically you can tell it's fucking unbelievable as well, like, but there's a lot of details in this game that you do as well, like, it's just absolutely unbelievable. Oh shit.
Bastard shot my cousin! Well, he started it. I'm gonna break your neck!
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here, and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Cole O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else. Please.
Get the hell out of here. Go.
Hold on, where'd he go? Fuck, I want fuck it in here. I actually wanted to spare him and then pick up my gun and just shoot him in the head. Never mind then.
Easy, it's okay. You're okay, boy.
Oh yeah, you have to lead him. Forgot.
You let him go, huh? Saw the little bastard scurrying off.
Yeah. Figured he won't get far in this anyway.
That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Tie him up over there, Arthur. Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What? How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
Strong, at least. Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're all... Yeah, we're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, he'd look for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So what's kind of interesting is a lot of the writing in this game to me is very Shakespearean because it's laced with dramatic irony. If anyone's played the first game, you will know that John did go looking for Javier, but it wasn't really in a friendly way. There's a lot of references in this game as well to kind of Shakespearean drama. We'll mention as it goes along. I don't want to mention it too
I see
much.
some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Take it slow. Big ravine here. Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
Interesting note that he...
Continue along the
Oh,
cliff
fuck.
wall here.
Alright. Interesting to know that he actually killed the girl
Davey got
there.
shot.
Because,
Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
I was going to say that.
Bad business, all
Because...
right.
if you played the first game, you would also know that he shoots a girl straight in the head.
Fast.
And doesn't even give a damn. So he seems to have a serious problem with girls.
Careful, it's getting narrow here.
Oh, by the way, this is probably the best use they've ever had of the cinematic camera. Because this time around, it's not like taking your life into your hands.
Horses are getting tired.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
And it makes a lot of sense to have
This, Javier,
a cinematic
we
camera on a
can't
Western.
follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there. Come on, dude.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there! Ha!
Oh, and yes, they have used the original voice actor from John Marsden in the first game, which was, I thought, quite nice fan service.
We'll have to walk from here. I'd grab
Especially-
that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
Especially when considering the fact that in the original game, or in fact, the fact he's just retired as an actual voice actor, well, for the most part, anyway.
Down this way.
Yeah, should be alright.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Okay.
Careful here. Yeah, that we're high up here.
You're telling me. Help me!
Careful. There's a drop here. It's slippery. Be careful. Watch your head here. Okay, from here.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up here. Come on. Come on.
Cross I could just take something, actually.
That sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
Damn, it's cold.
That's another thing that's actually quite unique about this game as well, is the way they kind of manage their health system in this game as well, is you have to manage all your cores. So as long as your cores are intact, everything else is fine.
Come on.
Your health is regenerative, but it's only regenerative to an extent. Actually, probably
John, can you hear
a
me?
better system than it was in the first game.
John, you there?
That's John! We're coming!
All right. Hot down, Marston.
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this, but good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You all right?
I don't think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out. Look up there.
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur.
Right here! Over here! Nice and easy. Hey,
Oh, why the hell is he not? Fucking hell. Sorry.
Draw them off us, Arthur. Garble. Good work, Arthur.
Can't skin them just
Okay,
yet.
let's
It's
get
fine.
going before any more of these bastards show up.
Where's my force and train?
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
Yeah, that's a bit more dramatic irony. Oh, that's how you got the scars, by the way. So it's a bit anticlimactic, to be honest.
Get out! Look out on the right. More coming in on the left. Fuera!
Shit. Ah, here, I don't mean to be double pressing, for fuck's sake.
You see any more, Arthur?
Don't think so.
Jesus.
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now.
I prefer the fucking pistol, to be honest.
We should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar.
So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Nah, you can do better than that. One thing you ain't short on is fantasy. Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped.